Bye. What's up, LBL? Hopefully all the audio is working. Get into draft for Saving Private Gray versus the Piggies. Let's see. Things to note for the game. Piggies having a little bit of a downgrade with a guy named Irez Frosty. Meanwhile, on the other side, Saving Private Gray subbing out their star jungler for Google MD. Both teams having a sub. See if these I believe both teams know their subs pretty well, so see how well the subs fit in. They're seeing some interesting strategies from the Piggies, throwing all their bans into to the jungle. I'm actually not really sure what MD mains jungle or not, but they don't, and then be a good chance to target ban them. I'm also not sure about the Ori ban. I don't know if I've played that a whole lot, but it's always be pretty strong. Yeah, that's why I didn't really know about the Ori ban, especially when the Syndra is by far Plutonium's main champ, and see Plutonium get some pop-off games on that champ. I imagine it. I imagine it'll be the lock-in. Yep, Syndra locked in for Plutonium. The Ray's got the answer for that. No Zaps plays a Yada Yasuo. I don't think that's a bad matchup for Syndra or into Syndra. Could be a bit of an angle. Or just pick the bot lane. Nocturne. Nocturne for the jungle, okay. For Goo. Nocturne pretty strong champ. They're pretty quick and get all over the map. Yeah. Aerith for Zaps, interesting. Honestly, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Xerath in games. Haven't really seen it in my games, so uh, I assume it's a strong champ. And man, it's got the range against Syndra. Should be a decent matchup, as long as they don't get touched. Yeah, the lobby did time out. Back into the lobby. And Ezreal, just a safe pick for Izbiz down in the bot lane. Ezreal Nautilus, okay. The Nautilus will roam. Try to help out the Sin. Get the Braum against it. Decent champ to stop Nautilus wants to do, engaging. The fun note for the stats, Braum is by far a good bit the most picked champ in the LBL. Very popular support. Assume they'll some target bans on top and target bans for the Piggies against Gray. ADC picks. They look to ban the cannon. Light plays a lot of cannon. Down is blinded a lot of times. AC ban. But we'll see what Gray wants to go for here. Gray's got some champs. Got Kaisa. Uh, for the Braum. Go Ash or something too. Caitlyn. Yeah, they got a lot of range actually. Decent. Pretty decent. Probably want to get. I mean, some more front line would be nice for saving Private Gray here, or something with some CC so that the long range poke going down, or some hard engage too. Something to follow with the Nocturne. Could be a Shin like that. It's gonna be a Fiddle 6 for Gragas IRL. That's Fiddle 6 one of Gragas's main champs in the jungle. Does pretty decent on it. The Renekton for Ira. That's but back in the day we'd rather play Pokemon. That's what we jailed him on. I got a blind. It's just gonna be Renekton. Pretty decent blind champ, you know. Had to sub in for a scrim in the top lane, and Renekton's kind of easy. Not a really hard champ. But if Iris doesn't do good this game, then I don't know. What to say about that one. Just set. Pretty decent. I mean, the set doesn't. I mean, Nautilus kinda. Not gonna get the most value out of the ults, but definitely cause some chaos and just survive. Long range poke happen. Yeah. Straggling on in back into the lobby. Lobby timing out. Uh, which team I really like more? They're both pretty decent, honestly. Both have a, I think they both have a kind of clear objective of what they want to do. It's just gonna be up to them to execute here. Gotta get pull up. Let's see. This game. Hmm. I have to go the Piggies. Plutonium. Yeah, I know Nocturne's there. It's pretty good, but I don't know. Plutonium, Syndra. Can't ever doubt it. Joe in the Fiddlesticks, you can doubt. I'll put that on the Fiddlesticks. See. Oh yeah, we are. The draft. I imagine. Uh, even Private Gray could invade. Only, probably only shenanigans going on. Just because of Braum, really.
I won't be denied.
We'll see. Solo pass. Just gonna go to a break while we get through this champ select and spectator delay.
I recommend
Back in a few.
cooking.
We're still back. Still back, chat. All right. Looks like wrong. Looks like there's gonna be some 5 points going on.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Imagine much action from the junglers early. Just gonna trying to
30 seconds
power farm
until
this 6
minions
unless
spawn.
some lanes are getting a little tasty. See some action in the bot lane if anything. Could be top, but Iris sometimes be a little bit of a vegan, not to die. But I'm pretty sure Renekton can does break the set shield, so see if Iris is able to play it.
Minions
Iris has been maybe partying a little too hard over the weekend, so went straight into this game and then go straight into another series after this. We'll see. Iris is able to perform today. Finally, squaring off. Maybe could look for a hook there. I probably would have regretted it. And both junglers starting on the same side of the map, so path and top, and either top's gonna be pushed up. I do kind of think it'll be a slow game, but honestly, with Stream Saving Private Gray's games a few times, and you know, like I was saying, you know, maybe it's not so slow. They tend to make it not slow at all. Kind of beaten. I'm dyslexic there. I'm not really respecting the getting the stun damage down. Yeah, he can do that. Light hitting level 2 first, getting a lot of damage on Irez. Could get the flash. Isn't barely able to get the auto down. That was a bit unlucky for him, but he's able to just trade flashes. Irez is gonna have to be forced to TP back. Opting to try to catch another wave at least. He's able to get health back from the pot. Just trying to get some poke back down on the Gray to equalize health advantage. Yeah. Plutonium. A lot of that. Stun, barely not able to hit. Able to hit the Q, but already a bit low on that mana. Nocturne is a little bit quicker than the Middle 6 here. See if they want to look for something early top. Looks like actually it's going to be Gragas looking for something early top. Light gonna get caught out. Good stun. Perfect timing. Gonna get the fear down. Shield coming down. Irez gonna get killed there. Light able to drop 2 with Gragas' electrocute coming down. Google MD gonna try to trade out. So he's able to live through Gragas. Doesn't really have anything left in the tank. Plutonium is able to get the flash done. A little bit late though. Electrocute already came down. Google MD is gonna get the fear. This could be a tragedy. TP is gonna come in first. Google MD does end up flashing out, so overall winning trade for the side of Saving Private Gray. A little bit unfortunate. Irez good time stunned, but maybe needed to be able to break the shield. Barely able to not have enough damage, and stop isn't gonna get much better. Nocturne's also up 10 camps since did skip 1 while the 6 skipped 2, so 6 having to go back. They're up. Go to get the scuttle top though. And ooh, in the bot lane. Must have been a bad trade for the Piggies down the bot lane, because Gray's now up 2 plates down there. This should be a Gray getting a pretty decent gold lead. 1k here. Might not be able to hit the W. Caitlyn, couple hundred up. Gragas is up top again. Light, still no flash. Good stun though. Getting the double stun. No W, I don't think, for a little bit, and was just barely able to come up, but luckily Iris already walking back. So Light dropping good gank from Gragas to Gonna salvage the top lane there. Zap's a bit even. Zap's gonna be looking for a back now. Some of that mana. Because the Syndra roamed up top. Kinda gave Zaps a little bit of a even catch back up. A TP back. Nocturne being a little bit of a chicken bandit. Getting the chickens and Conium getting a lot of damage down. No mana really. Gonna take a bit of damage, but does have a TP, so we'll just back. I believe should be able to get the yeah, should be able to get amplifying tome. And for Lost Chapter, I mean, I said it wrong. Is a Lost Chapter up, so I'm in a bit of a better spot in mid lane, as well as a set, getting the early Tiamat. Pretty much gonna have perma push in the top lane. We do see Gray on the dragon. All the pressure they got bot lane. UMD had a bit of an advantage. Ugrax back on the map, going back to top lane. If they want to look light again. Ugrax isn't 6 quite yet. Get a few more camps. Hurt. Ira is ulting now. Light taking a tower shot. He's able to get a little bit of health back. We'll drop the Light, but Ugrax is up there. No ulti. Yep. Light has and no cooldowns. Very close, even though Light took a tower shot, Ira just didn't have the slash and dash to get out of there. Yeah, 1 for 1. A little bit better for the Piggies. Getting the kill and the assist. And now we're kind of seeing why the Xerath was picked with the Syndra. The perma push, Nocturne taking the red buff, so. Ooh, Gray taking the tower here. Good hook from Dyslexic and getting the Q drop down on. A lot of health down. It's getting trained on Lawless, but definitely better for the Piggies. Stun coming down. Ugrax is 6. Won't even matter though. He's just gonna get the solo kill in the mid lane. Nocturne ult coming down. Flash. Google MD is gonna get stuck in the tower. Doesn't have flash quite yet. Is gonna drop. See if anything more can come. Gray, 1 shot. Ooh, good kill from Izbiz. Gray getting a little too aggressive there, just trying to get the push. Not really respecting Ezreal. Good plays from the Piggies there. In the, I mean, the 2 for 1 in the bot, or the 1 for 2 in the bot lane, and the solo kill in the mid lane. That's why I'm see. Ooh, wow. Okay, sassy. Damn sharpshooter there. All right. Alright, getting the solo kill right back. Got ourselves a game now. Still probably would have rather the Orianna ban instead of the Syndra ban instead of the Orianna, but you know, I guess they were fine giving it for the Xerath pick. Izbiz could be in some trouble. Does have flash. Is gonna burn it. Not sure when E is quite up. Sir Longstride getting the auto, and that's gonna be enough. Izbiz probably should just back safer, but good pickup from Sir Longstride and Gray. Gray in the flashes now. Gray's gonna get a lot of damage on this tower. Gonna kind of erase the advantage that they brought back for themselves there. Piggies. A little bit unfortunate, but still very even game state. Ugragas gonna get spotted out by the ward. Light still gonna get the stun and try to fight it out. Not scared at all about the Nocturne ult, I suppose. Nocturne gonna be pathing down bot. Got dragon. 2 minutes. Now Ugragas probably would have, unless they're giving the dragon, probably would like to see Ugragas just go clear the top side and be bot for the dragon at this rate. This is just gonna walk in now. Good look for something here. Sir Longstride is gonna get Nocturne ulted, getting drained. Ignite is down. 1 more auto. No, don't even need it. I'm just like 6. Last tick of Ignite. He's able to pick it up to 20. I'm not hitting the stun. UMD able to walk it out, but they do get the pick. Bafs is gonna get a good bit of trade damage. Plutonium could be in trouble. Google MD could look to ult on him. Would be about a one shot. Lost vision here, but now Isbiz is gonna be in some trouble. Plutonium does have flash up. See if Ugragas is able to help Plutonium to fight this out. Zaps over the wall, is gonna be able to pick up Plutonium. Now Ugragas is gonna be in a bit of trouble. Does have flash up. I'm just is coming, but so is Sir Longstride. Sir Longstride should be there soon. Oh, I thought the Ugragas got stopped there, but he's able to get it off. A little bit late on the ulti from Sir Longstride, I believe, unless it was a bit late up or level up. But Ugragas will drop as well. And that was oh man, I don't know. That was pretty even on both sides. Saving Private Gray should be back on the map quicker, so could look for some dragon vision here. See if either team just wants to continue fighting. Looks like you guys just going top. The ult is not available for longer. Maybe under a minute on that. Ooh, MD's ult will be up a little bit sooner. The dragon is spawning, and looks like the Gray could go for Sir Longstride back in. To push in the mid lane. Ugragas is top now, so this would be the time for them to dragon. Looks like they are going to start it up. See if Ugragas is just going to walk down, or no, looks like they're going to give. Ugragas is just going to take Google some MD chickens here. That's going to be second dragon over to the side of Gray. I'm gonna go back to their effective lanes. Back up the top for light. Doing a bit of invading. Could get spotted out here. UMD is gonna get stunned. Good damage. Ugragas ulting over as well. UMD tries to flash out. Not gonna be enough though, as Ugragas is able to pick him up. Ooh, okay. I'm stuck burning the trading the flash out from Zaps. Zaps was trying to snipe out Ugragas there. I'm able to get it. Maybe a trade of flashes now. Good fight back from the Piggies. Back to even. They are down 2 dragons, so you definitely want to start seeing some objectives go their way. Ooh, double stun coming down. Zaps could be the winner of this. No ulti though. Plutonium does have ult, so Zaps has to be careful here. Not hitting the Q, so should both be able to walk away now. The Zaps does have a little bit of range, so they Zaps able to pick up Plutonium. Oh, coming down, Ugragas his bot, all coming down to Gray. Sir Longstrike is going to drop Ignite. It was dropped on him. I'll guarantee it. It's a good pickup. Gray and Sir Longstrike just trying to get the push in bot lane, push their advantage, and getting good punish for it. UMD is top though. Irez is burning the flash. UMD end up following through, so Irez flash and ult down. That's gonna hurt. Light's just gonna be able to pressure even more now. Extend the CS lead. Irez does have TP, but doesn't really have a whole lot to back for. Probably wants to wait till he complete his item. No, he's just gonna get try to fight it out. Light getting the stun, the ult dropping. I'm not sure about the ult. It kind of looked like it was just getting Iris closer to the tower. But you know, Iris should be fine with it, honestly. Now, Undecisive could be in trouble. He's gonna get ulted. He's gonna get stunned up, taking a lot of damage. Trap's not hitting quite yet. Exhaust flash coming down the Isbiz. Ugragas is there with ulti, and is gonna ult down. Zaps is here as well, trying to look to pick up Isbiz. Is gonna drop, so still good play. I'm not sure if this is gonna kill or not. Never mind, does have ult. Barely able to live. So it looks like it will be a trade that play on the bot. Oh, Gray's team was actually able to get no. Syndra got first tower. Okay. Popped up separate. So Syndra is able to pick up first tower. That was the prize for Zaps from in bot, but still a winning play for saving Private Gray there. Still a winning play, but still a very very even game. There's more fighting in top lane. Honestly, Irez is doing probably a bit better than. I guess it's just the Clips versus Stridebreaker there. Down 20 CS, but it doesn't even matter. Not sure where's all the Piggies gold at. Oh, the jungle mid. 20 CS up on Sim. Seen some fighting in the Piggies jungle here. You Gragas, no flash. It's gonna get stunned up. I think Irez is fighting it out though, and Zaps getting the damage down. Is able to pick up Google MD. See if they'll be able to get the stun. Yep, it is gonna be a stun, and Irez will eventually drop. Yep. Irez trying to save the boy in the jungle, and is just gonna get punished for it. They will trade the bot tower again, so good cross map plays. This is what you like to see. You don't want to see some indecisiveness going back and forth whether they should help or not. If you're already gonna have a losing play, just push on the other side. They do need somebody to answer mid. You don't want to let that drop too. But Dragon spawning in 30 seconds, and you do have the push on that. Isbiz. It was a good trap. Oh man, good trap from Gray. Isbiz just getting trapped up by that, and well, now that's unfortunate for the Piggies. And now it's kind of they're saving Private Gray's getting the just rewards for their invade earlier. What they went. Gray is getting stunned up though, and an ult is coming down. Plutonium does have ult. Should be able to pick him up. Google MD ulting in, not really gonna matter though. Ugrax is here. And able to spook him off, so now a bit of a trade picks on the ADC there. Both are just kinda not really respecting the get picked off there in the mid lane. And it's a dead even game, and the Pig is able to pick up the dragon though. Nocturne going for the grubs or Rift Herald. So have a creative objective, so Drain. It's gonna be very curious how the team fights will start going. Irez face checking into the set. And on the other side, Sir Longstrike face checking into the jungle. Now it's the Piggy's turn to invade the jungle. Sir Longstrike is gonna get picked out. Zaps needs to be a bit careful here. Definitely don't need to be stepping up. You Greg's no ulti, but still pretty dangerous. The mid jungle duo for the Piggies kind of trying to put the game on their back. Make sure Gray isn't able to just solo carry. And it's pretty scary for Gray. This isn't an easy game to really put in some work. MD. Both junglers stealing the blue. I have maybe a few minutes of downtime now. Only one or mid Piggy's mid tier 1 up and the Gray's tier 1 top up. See what they want to play for. If they're just gonna Sir Longstride actually in a bit of a weird spot. Should be able to get caught out. I'm dyslexic. Flashing to get the blast cone, so Sir Longstrike can't get it. Sir Longstrike trying to flash out too, but got nowhere to go. Into a bit of an awkward spot there, not really having anybody to follow up either or help out. Kind of falling apart a little bit for saving Pirate Gray. Ugragas looking for Gray here in the mid lane. Google MD might get caught out as well. I'm just dyslexic, barely not able to be in range of the hook there. Go 6 ult down. Not a whole lot, okay. Pretty typical Riot, but Go 6 ult dropping, not really anything coming up for a while, so that big a deal. This is neato. Typical. I mean, after all that, Piggies are up about 1k now. That's kind of swung. Light still putting up a lot of pressure in the top lane, but I don't think it's the easiest for Light to really continue the pressure like this. Like, I could get caught out here and be a bit vulnerable. All the work Light put in the top lane and Renekton still is just still feels like still in the game. A lot of trying to get some vision down the Otacon, Plutonium. And a good chunk out of Sir Longstride. Ray just looking to push in the mid tower. I just putting the continuous pressure top, but again, like I said, it's kind of hard. I like to hit the tower, so if anything, I'd rather just see. I just try to get the first moves, maybe save TP. And oh, Gragas using the ult trying to catch out Gray. Looks like Gray had the flash to get out of the ult. So Gray's gonna be down a flash, and that's gonna be rough. Physics ult will be up by the time Dragon spawns. And Gray won't have flash, so good play from Gragas there to burn the Caitlyn flash for the objective fight. Did back, so they could lose mid tower for it, but you could say I think that's fine. Ooh, UMD getting caught, it's not fine. Taking a lot of damage. Irez is walking around. Hook should be coming up fairly soon. He's able to hook up onto Sir Longstride, trying to get the damage down. Zap's putting a lot back. Light still hasn't moved though. Just trying to get damage on the top towers. Irez is going back to the top, so now we're back to a 4v4. Physics Assault is coming up really soon. About 15 more seconds. The Piggies get control already for Dragon spawning in a minute. Zaps. A lot of damage. Plutonium flashing forward. Look for Gray. All is going to get blocked though, and Plutonium's going to drop. A little bit too aggressive. Gragas ulting in. Sir Longstride should drop eventually. Exhaust won't matter now. Zaps trying to get the damage down, but I'm just like going to hit the hook on the Gray. Maybe stepping a little bit too far. Google MD wasn't quite there yet. And you kind of see without Light, it's kind of hard for Gray to fight there. I would have rather had just Light move first, especially with all the pressure they're getting. But it's gonna be a winning play for the Piggies for 2. Plutonium now that will not have flash for the drag fight, so see if they get caught out. Light's just going back to the top lane again. I like it. Is up an item now, so would rather see if they're looking to fight the dragon, just move. But yeah, we'll see what the play is. That was a very close fight. Saving Private Grey just needed their front line. Probably would have been a bit better. Sir Longstride is doing what they can, but a little bit hard as front line Syndra Fiddlesticks. Probably wanted to Zaps didn't get the blue buff. Probably want to give Zaps that blue buff, but the whole Irez. Oh, I was gonna say it had a good trade on the Light there, but now not a good trade. Light looks like we'll try to probably trade the life. Yep, trade life for tower. Not sure about that one. It's a trade of flash as well. Irez could back here and TP into the fight. Would absolutely guarantee the dragon, but might not even need to, as Piggy's got control of the dragon here. The Gray give it up, only second dragon. Nothing in the world. They could look to go for Otacon too if they want though. Might get spotted out, so it could be dangerous. Irez is TPing by, and it's gonna be on vision, so Light also has TB. This could be a bit risky. GoMD is clearing chickens though, so they're a bit late to this play. See if they're able to get there in time. Light coming up now. TP up. Sex is hitting the look on the Gray. It's like they're looking to do a blue. Irez is just gonna drop it instantly. Piggy's trying to get out. Plutonium's gonna get caught too, stunned up. Hook down onto Gray. Is going to get stuns as well. Great ult from you, Gragaso. It's a 5-man ulti there. And that's going to be a white. Should be, yep. That's an ace for the Piggies. That was, man, that kind of all just happened at once, but
Killing spree.
you guys able to get the smile on the outcon, and then it wasn't looking that great, but they funneled into the choke, no vision, and you guys able to get the dream 5-man Phil 6 ulti. Also, is pretty fed and has the items to back it up. It's still only up 1k, which is kind of crazy. Where's it even coming from? It's crazy. Much 2k up, almost 2k on top lane. That's wild. But the pick is sitting in still a decent spot. Biz looking to try to knock down the bot tower. That will advance the gold lead a little bit. Gugumbi does have ult if they're able to get vision onto Ezreal. Ezreal on the run. Gragas. I don't know. I thought they had vision. I thought it would have been in range, but it looks like they're trying to start up the Baron though. I don't know about that one. Gray getting caught out, getting stunned up. Having to burn the flash. Light now. Bit of a 1v4 situation here. This looks like it's just going to be a Gray flash. The cost of that play. Although it looks like they aren't done. Plutonium getting the stun down. Gray, Forever Gray looking to still fight something. I don't know how advised this is with the health bar, how they are. Yeah, Save Forever Gray needs to try to step around vision and just get the poke down. They've been having I think he's been doing a good job of just forcing Gray to just have to walk into them. Looks like they're gonna do it again. UMD getting stunned up, getting a lot of damage, hooked down. Gragas ulting in. UMD will drop. So long strike should drop too. Light now in the back lane here. Gragas hourglass in the stun. Iris is able to pick up Gray as well, now being a bit of a menace. Triple kill. Daft's not really able to get the damage down. Unfortunately, they're so low, but you know they just aren't really able to do much when the Phil 6 is ulted. They need some way to stop the Phil 6. Should be Baron over the side of the Piggies. They just need it's kind of hard. They need to be able to have either vision of the Phil 6 or stop the Phil 6 or get out or something, but the Phil 6 is a bit of a menace at this point. I mean, you see the Ezreal also 8-4 and 10, just able to freely hit from the back line while Gray's just having to run for the hills, running away from Phil 6. That's gonna be a bit hard. Iris is also a bit of a menace now. I'm not sure. They need to look for picks. With like a Phil 6 salt, Xerath range, stuff like that. Gotta look for picks and just try to force on something. And it looks like they're gonna. Maybe they should have forced on mid, but Iris is there. Dragon up in 40. I honestly probably say Gray shouldn't fight this, but probably will. Looks like Zaps had to burn flash there and get picked out by a Syndra. Dyslexic look for the hook, doesn't hit. Take a bit of damage. That's a decent poke from the side of Gray. They just gotta make sure they keep track of the Phil 6. They need somebody. They gotta have somebody try to mash the Phil 6 on the side or something. They're taking a good bit of poke though. His is healthy though, and honestly, I mean, one stun from Plutonium is all he needs to do. Set is gonna get found out here. Look to see if they just starve the dragon. No, it looks like they're gonna try to come help out Light. This looks like it's still on the over there. Light is just gonna drop down with the execute from the Syndra, and Phil 6 will get interrupted. Does have ult still, and Sir Longstride will just drop. Actually, they should. I feel like they should have just went for Baron there. Now, potentially it could be game. Nope. Just looks like it's gonna get the hook. Gray will live, so don't think Baron's lasted too much longer. Gragas also 1 health. Oh, Zap's getting hooked up. Might be it though. We'll see. There's some pretty long death timers. Gray trying to look to do what he can. Ignite is going to come down. It will be a trade, but now it's all dead. And it's only going to be Set, Nocturne, Braum. No, it looks like they're just going to get out. I feel like Gray, once Light was kind of going to be caught out there, probably should have just went for the Dragon and try to secure at least that. But again, they're just kind of, they're doing good poke, but then they just end up playing to the tune of Piggies there. And Dragon should drop eventually. TP coming in. Could be in trouble here. Ugrax is there. And yeah, now it's just like they feel they're too far behind and can't make a play. Which, to be fair, probably might have been. I don't know. That was the Syndra. Maybe could have had the pick there, but I'm just scared of any pocket of bush. Anybody could be there. It feels 6 anywhere. This is a soul point for the Piggies, and it's looking like it's their game. Close game, first half though, very close. Just didn't really keep vision of the Phil-6 in some of the fights and paid dearly for it. That just not really able to, wasn't really able to push the advantage at top. I mean, pushing in ways, but wasn't really able to transfer it to fights. Gonna fight it out with Necton here, but Necton is able to dash out and not gonna care too much about it really. So he's gonna keep fighting. Here's a little bit. They're looking onto the Ezreal now. Now they're using all their globals. And there you go. That's kind of what they needed to be doing earlier. You know, just anybody you see kind of alone like that, you just use all your globals and put down the deeps. Light, getting the ult down, forcing out the flash from Irez. Time to dodge out on the W there. They are able to pick up the mid tower. Looks like there's gonna be more fighting here. Light could be in some trouble though. He's gonna miss a stun. Does have the rest of his team coming. But so is the Piggies. This could end up as an overextension for Gray here. Yeah, Zaps is being very dangerous. And Nautilus hook got trouble. Grax will get spotted out, so now they're being aware of it. Now we're gonna have a bit of a reset. A little over 2 minutes for Dragon and 20 seconds for the Baron. See how Gray wants to play out it. They just gotta make sure they keep vision of the Phil-6, and they can poke them out. They still got the poke. Gotta be careful of the pockets of vision and such, especially when you got dyslexic, do the highest average order in the league. It'll be hard to keep vision, but you gotta do it. Do have the Syndra matching the set. Doesn't have TP up quite yet. Irez might get caught out here. No flash. He's able to get the dash over the wall, and he's able to get out for the portals. Oh, that could have been a pick, but I'm not sure about having Irez top when they had TP. You still gotta live on Plutonium, and Light has TP, but like they aren't gonna be able to really pull the trigger. Light just trying to force down the tower, get the Demolish proc down. Yeah, imagine like feels like Light will you want that tower. Oh, oof. Taking a lot of damage. Only just had the ult there. That would have been Dunzos. I guess thought about starting it. Started to change their mind. Now you don't want Google MD face checking here. Be Doom. For long stride, trying to get the vision down, trying to find out the fiddlesticks. Looks like they're gonna go over to the dragon now. Grace sitting in the bush by himself. They set up the trap line, but the Piggies are just gonna walk around it, get pushed mid. Yeah, they really want to deny the soul. Now they're pick up the milling. I don't know about this walking in here. That was pretty dangerous. But now they got the mid push, so they are going to start dragon and I guess give up there. This could be a trade. Not sure. I feel like you probably could have had Set or something solo the dragon and maybe poke out, because I mean, look how much damage they've taken. I don't know what they thought they could get there quick enough or what, but they're still gonna kind of look for it. Zap's able to hit 2 of them. Oh man, that's so many. The Nocturnal not really coming through in time, and I definitely probably could have been able to have Set solo dragon. Send everybody else test Baron, but well, they'll get deny the soul. They'll be on soul point themselves, and they also picked up the bot tower. Get a little bit of gold back. Yeah. Nobody's full item yet. They're getting close though. Yep. And a little bit more. Gray might be the closest. Ezreal actually has the most gold in the game now. Wow. Kind of silent from being far behind. Oh, actually no. Set does. But it's close though. And yeah, Set's just doesn't have a last item spot, but for rewards. Looking to pick out Iris. Could be in trouble though. Nobody else has a push on his team. Like Set goes for this. Could be a bit troll. Oh, yep. Is gonna be a bit troll. Google MD is gonna take a lot of damage and he's gonna drop Light, trying to get the damage down. Is doing a lot. But now he's gonna knock up his teammate Gray with the Nautilus Assault. They are able to pick up the Necronectin, man. Those will drop as well. Gray trying to do what he can. He's gonna drop the 20. Was able to pick up the backline there. He's silently under tower. Zap's just dropping Isbiz, diving on the tower. That should be game. Game 1 should be going to the Piggies. They got 25 seconds, yeah. Very close fight there at the end, but yeah, a little troll from Light to knock up Gray with the Nautilus ulti. Otherwise, it might have been could have been a 1 fight, but really close game. Game 1 going over to the Piggies there. Have to see what they change, because I mean, there's no Syndra now. You know, be a bit, no Syndra Fiddlesticks or a Nectin. Have to see where the Piggies start going. I like the idea for Gray though. They should need to you know, probably pull the trigger a little bit earlier on getting some of them picks. And be a little more careful of Fiddlesticks. I guess it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start, so go to a little quick break while I get a drink.
Gals I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See something coming out of that rain. Mom ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. Mom ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
And we're back. Back and in draft. They are staying on the same sides. Um, mm, like the same bands. Oh, oh, but they want to ban the Oriana again. Well, at this point. Think about it. Before, interesting. Piggies. Oh no, it's gonna be the like the Ziggs, which will pretty much if it is locked in, will pretty much be guaranteed going bot. I like it. I think they gonna be something like a Galio in these spots for plutonium. So likely pick up. We'll see what Gray has to answer. A Syndra for themselves thing. Or why you need to blind unless they thinking it could be Ziggs mid. But I feel like you could just lock in your ADC, and especially when they're just gonna, if they leave it to second round, they're just gonna gain ADC. We'll see what they wanna follow that up with. The Jinx. So they do pick ADC anyway. There's gonna be no Jinx Lulu. Oh yeah, there's the Galio. I don't know how that Syndrome matchup is. Blitzcrank. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna try to make it hard for the Jinx, but I don't know if Ziggs has the highest kill pressure. I feel like if Gray gets a support that can fight with, probably be pretty decent. And it could be like a Braum again, or yeah, works. Same thing, same. I imagine Gray will just have a try to shove in bot every wave again. See what Gragas will pick to try to punish that. 6 ban. Right. The Fury ban is a little bit interesting. I mean, I guess I don't think I've really seen Gragas play in the Fury. It is a sixth ban at Cassante though. Yeah, against Irez. Irez is gonna have to dig in that pool a little bit. Pull some out. Hopefully not the Gangplank, but it can good ban. What they top could be a Essa like that. Probably not Gnar. Yeah, yeah, jungle. Okay, pretty strong. Pantheon Syndra, strong duo there. Be a bit frightening. I think they definitely want some damage. Damage would be pretty nice top lane. Okay. Oh, kind of a little surprised not Kindred. I mean, I guess Kindred isn't the best in the Pantheon, and Graves can be a bit better, but Kindred could maybe save some people. Graves might be a little hard in the Syndra. You get caught, or Graves get caught by anybody. They want to round out the comp though. Like you still want some more. Another Bruiser would be pretty nice. Hmm. Ah. Shake my head. Shake. Yeah. You ready to see a little rundown on the North top? I'll say. July has an answer. But just hmm. Set again. Hmm. I don't like that either. Nar will bully. Yes. Nar can be vulnerable, but might not be the most fun time for set. Hmm. And even though I don't like when tops pick Nar, I'd probably have to go with the little Piggies draft here. We'll see if Virus is able to hit more than 2 people with an ulti. They Gray has a lot of pick. Got a lot of pick. So see if they're actually able to do it this time. You know, they didn't really 100% mess with their comp last game, but pick like this, like they got now, a little bit easier than a poke pick comp. We aren't in there yet, so probably taking a little break because taking a little pee break. Have all that stuff going on, all the draft and all that. Back in a few.
All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Harder, harder. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost myself. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound.
Back. Okay. This time we got the Piggies doing a little bit of invading.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Nothing happened. Looks like Light dropped a ward and found them out mighty quick. Gray will be able to on the buff. See where they're starting in the.
Minions has spawned.
Oh, surprising that they Piggies didn't opt to go put a ward in the, at least over the red or something there. Opportunity, but perhaps they're fairly confident Pantheon starting. Mid might be a snooze fest, but it's top and bot. We'll see. Bot last time, level 1 already. We're rapping, so if Blitz hook comes out, pressure. Gray hitting level 2 first. Is another level 2. Deluxe is trying to flash out. Is going to miss out on the hook though, but Sir Longstride did take a lot of damage. Gray trying to put some back, but Link's gonna have the highest damage output level 2. Ira's about to go Mega Gnar. Take a bit of damage, but it's okay. Mega Gnar coming out. Looks like X flash over. Not looking for anything. Look again. Barely not missing, or Longstride just getting some defeat, dodging out. Both junglers just passing on the opposite side, pretty even. Light has a wave push though, so not looking very diveable. Meanwhile, bot could be susceptible to gank. A lot of damage. Galley's supposed to be tanky, just does a lot of damage for him. Push back now to light, so light lets it push in. Could be an angle on Iris. Have to see. The Graves in the boss side and is gonna get spotted out. Putting him again. Ooh, good stun from Zaps though. And negate what Plutonium's trying to Plutonium's damage there. Good Graves near and yeah. Pretty typical. Really even. Light farming a bit better than Iris. Looking for Zaps is gonna get the taunt, but is gonna take a tower shot as well. Not able to get much. I need to be careful. Good hook in for Sir Longstride. Didn't dodge that one. Graves is also walking down. Knight down Sir Longstride. Sir Longstride should drop here. Gray trying to pump out the damage, trying to trade back on dyslexic. Flashes forward, gets the kill, does have the speed boost. Ugrag is flashing over. Will be a bit of a foot race. Gray should drop eventually, and honestly at this point, you might just need to die quicker to get back to lane, because only really delaying the inevitable. Gragas will be able to just back and you're gonna die anyway. Die quicker. Back to lane. Nesbitt is gonna have a little bit of free time on the tower. Drag is up. I don't imagine the Piggies going for it. Or but Graves 2-0. Graves gonna be a bit scary. Ira's needing to I think Ira's got any of those minions under the tower there. He needs to hop in the practice tool. A little bit of training. Light being back up. That's the Tiamat already. Ira's being a little aggressive. Careful. That's just gonna get caught out here though. Does not have flash. Just gonna get stunned up and should drop eventually. Kill going over to Google MD. Another freezing. Is that a Plutonium TP I'm seeing in the mid lane? It's a freeze frame. I can move the camera. Oh, it was, yeah. Good pick up for Gray. Now dyslexic kinda come back down on the rotation there. But Isbis should be chilling. Looks like it's gonna be a dragon. Zaps no mana. He's gonna have to burn the flash. Unable to stop the taunt coming out as Gragas was looking in the mid lane. A third plate. Go over to Gray. Once again, just mashing away at the tower. Dragon will go down eventually. Pantheon do the most damage, especially, I mean, just Mountain Drag. Take a little bit, but also lose whole top side. Bad. Light could be in trouble here. Iris getting the slowdown. Light's getting close to that wall. Iris gonna flash forward to make sure he gets it. Light will flash out. Just a trade of flashes there. Honestly, not too bad for Light. Trade of flashes. Mark can be a little bit more vulnerable. Longstride not able to hit the Zenith Blade. Overall, still very even game, like usual. Zaps could be in trouble here though. Plutonium's able to get the taunt. Nope. Good not to get good for it. The Brevies in 10 seconds. Good damage going on bot side. Believe Blitz is backing to walk up for the grubs. Bot lane for Gray backing. Leona back on walk for the grubs. Definitely good choice from Gray not to back. You don't want to leave Ziggs alone with that tower too long. Farm the gold. Piggies getting the first move on the Rubbies, so should be theirs. And just walking down the bot lane. The Light needs to be a bit careful. You know that no pressure on the top lane. The red loss for BoogMD. BoogMD's gonna be in trouble here. Look, will land. Galliol is coming down as well. Flash does come out. Ignite on. Shield blocking a lot of damage, but ulti from Gray is gonna be able to pick up the beats there. A bit unfortunate that Nona didn't commit to roaming up. Help out, get vision back for the grubs. MD gonna drop. Iris on the cannon there. Now they're forcing down onto the Ziggs. All came down, no flash for Ziggs. Ziggs should drop eventually. Good bounce there. Will drop, but it will be a trade. Bounce able to the Ziggs live for a little bit longer. Yep. I wasn't too sure about this just finding the Syndra, but I don't think the Syndra's ever gonna be able to do anything about the Galio. Maybe some of the other people. But Ziggs took TP as well, so dropped, should be able to, is gonna be able to get back to lane, only gonna miss a wave. Great. For the Blitz here, kinda solo. Could be in trouble, it's gonna take a good bit of damage. See if they're able to get Blitz crank quick enough. Blitz does not have flash. He's able to get him. The Panthalt did come down. Ooh, Gray. Good great flash. Barrier came out just to be safe. Plutonium getting caught out now. A bit solo, no Graves there. Ziggs wasn't really able to do a whole lot. Good play for Gray. The Jinx picking up 2 kills. Trying to match a little bit for the Graves. Was able to pick up a mid plate though, and I guess maybe Mark took a bad trade top, so Light was able to just get a free turret plate. He's also not opting the TP back. Maybe it wasn't a bad trade. Just wanted to hold the TP. Light probably won't hold it though, so I'll be able to get something back. Oh no. Never mind, this Snar's just pushing as slow as possible. Because of freeze. Long strike could get caught out here. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're being a little too soon there. Taking a lot of damage though. Ugrag is having to flash to dodge out on the stun. TP is coming in. Ult came down. Really late TP from Light there. So long strike will drop eventually to Izbiz. Iris is on the Gray now. Gray no flash or barrier. Light getting a decent ult down. Pantheon will drop. Gray trying to pump out the damage. Light's able to pick up one on the back line. Plutonium is going to drop as well. A double kill. A lot of damage coming down. Gray is getting hit by the dragon. Trying to trade back. Iris will drop. Ugrag is still healthy though, so Light should drop. Now Zaps and Gray will have to run out. So 3 for 3. Honestly, again, just kind of could have went way better for the side of Gray if it wasn't so quick and Light TP'd as soon as the Gnar was starting to TP, if they were there earlier. But it's gonna be a winning play for the Piggies. 3 for 3, but we're able to secure the dragon. The Jinx is picking up more kills, and their Longstride is going in again. MD not there quite yet. Alt not up quite yet. Ziggs could be in trouble here. Or it could be side of Gray. He's able to jump on. Google MD stunning up. Gray is there. But there's Ziggs is just pumping out the damage now. The ult came down. Google MD will drop. And Gray won't be able to pick up Izviz either. A little greasy. They just need Sir Longstride just needs to have a little bit of patience. But the Piggies just kind of coming away with it now. Almost up 2k. Zaps in trouble. No flash. Taunt not able to hit though. And a good stun. Has to dodge on the hook. Good dodge too. Good play from Zaps. Able to dodge out. I think Dyslexic could have maybe just maybe didn't have mana, but maybe he needed to just throw the hook a little bit earlier. At least make Zaps dodge back. But it probably won't matter too much. Can't do much into the Gallia. Full time. Nice just beefing top. Grex is there though. Alt is coming down. Iris flashing, trying to get out. W will not hit from light, so Iris should be able to just walk it out. Ugrax will be able to pick this up eventually. 5-0-5. Graves. A bit of a menace. Flashing, hooking Sir Longstride, taking a lot of damage. Knight was dropped as well, not able to pick them up though. And a bit too tanky, so maybe not the a decent look trying to flash, but Ziggs just not having the most damage in that scenario. No, taking some tower shots. Trying to push out the Graves. Is Biz? It. Yeah. Should able to armor clear waves. Really need to see the Leona move somewhere, because yeah. They're trying to force since they didn't decide to move, and now they just lost Leona flash for nothing. They don't even have Leona ult. Blitzcrank will be down there soon. Gray taking a lot of poke damage. Gray could be in trouble here. Does have flash. Need to use it though. Grax is top again. Trying to do the damage. Does have Rift Herald. Onion is there as well also. Alright. Combo there. Now Zaps. Flash forward for Plutonium, but good. Again, good stun from Zaps. Stopping out. Plutonium just not really kind of failing. Now going all in on the the Ziggs. Gray trying to flash forward to get the kill, but Leona just kind of solo killing. Now Graves is almost there. Ooh, good dodge out. No flash though. Does still have barrier. Trying to do the deeps. Won't use it. Plutonium did ult in, as well as the Pantheon, but unfortunately a little bit too late. And a bit unfortunate that Leona just does too much damage. The Ignite dropped as well. Gray burning the flash, not able to pick up the kill, and drops in return. Graves was also able to drop the Rift Herald down bot and pick that up. Dragon and 40 and able to rift the Rift Herald into the mid lane too. Car's there. Graves is sitting on 2600. Yeah, Graves is pretty fed. They gotta kill that guy. Ziggs also does some damage. Could be a bit rough for Gray. They're there. Both tops are backing. Both tops have TP. Dragon has spawned. This crank looking to go over the wall. Not gonna hit the hook. It's done. Coming out. Isbit is walking way too far forward though. Having to flash out. Still gonna get jumped on by the Leona. TP is coming in. Is gonna drop from a good rocket from Gray. Now Plutonium is a bit caught out. Graves stuck fighting the set. Plutonium will drop. Iris TP'd in a little bit too late. Zap flash ult trying to look for the Blitzcrank. Barely not able to get it, and the hook's gonna come down. That should be a kill. Good hook from Dyslexic. Zaps. Barely not have enough damage to pick up the Blitzcrank there. The set was able to push off. It looked like push off Gragas and win the fight down there. Really sure what happened, but they do have the advantage for Dragon. No Galio ult for a little bit. They might need to steal it out. Guys could still look, yeah. Guys could still look to steal, but see who's gonna secure Light. Jumping forward, taking a lot of damage. Does have the W up. Gray's able to secure it. Both 2 TPs coming in though. Gray needs to get out. This is gonna be disastrous for them. Double kill. They're able to get the dragon, but do give over 2 kills. Having 3 TPs, they gotta be careful with when they think they have number advantages. Looks like it should be a mid tower dropped as well. So 2 kills in the mid tower. They're just getting even more gold. Gragas trying to farm that KDA. He doesn't die. Zap's trying to clear the wave. Oh, a little bit of a break. See how the goal's looking. 10k, man. That is kind of crazy. Gray's the only closest person. This is almost even. Yeah, all that full gold, all Graves. Yeah, it's looking rough. Yeah, at this point, Amphion just needs to Black Cleavage be a stun bot or something. They need to somehow kill the Graves, somehow, some way. But with the Blitzcrank, with the Galio, the Gnar sometimes, kind of hard. We have a few minutes for the next objective, but as we know, that doesn't stop either of these teams from just fighting. Otacon, oh no, I mean, the Otacon is up. Forget about that one. I don't know if Knight wins this anymore. Or just dodges out. Should be able to kite this. Should have nothing else. Might overextend though. Does flash forward. Is able to pick up the kill eventually. Pantheon will have to move up. Is on the run. Zaps is gonna get hooked up. Good flash from Blitzcrank there. Does pick up the kill. There's drop eventually. Is gonna get the slow kill. Shutdown over to Gray, but Otacon will be going over to the Piggies. With 2 down on the side of Gray, not much they can do. Been a bit rough. Gragas always there at the right time, picking up the kills and such a lead. Kind of able to perma invade jungle. Not a whole lot for the Pantheon to do at this point. Farming top. Looks like Pantheon should get the top lane. Maybe not. If Gnar TP's up. Just give. Or, oh, never mind, doesn't even get it. Pantheon's just too weak at this point. Just, all tier 1s for blue side are up, so. And gold to be taken. Gotta be able to get it. And you see Gray taking the chickens now too. This Pantheon's just can't do much. Yeah. Gragas has done this before. Playbook. More fighting in the top lane. I think Iris wins it. Blitzcrank Cook is going to go on Gray, but there's no follow-up. Good flash forward for Plutonium, getting the damage down. Gray's hurting. Gray, wrong side of the map. They're gonna have to go out now with their most fed member. Most fed member dead. I don't know where he's charging in that one, but should be a dragon over to the Piggies here. Just nobody but the Jinx really has damage at this point, and even with all of them hitting the Blitzcrank, still took them too long. Too long to kill him. Graves all just to get the poke down. Second dragon. Dragons are tied up, but bit of a 5k gold difference almost. Almost Graves is almost double Pantheon gold at this point. Nice. I kill the Graves at some point. Somehow. And you know, I mean, I don't think UMD's played the worst, but you know, they had their other jungler, might have probably would have looked a little bit better. Their I think Jim sometimes will dictate the pace of the early game for their team. I mean, but even without that, they've been still pretty still kept it pretty close. Gragas could get caught out here. He's gonna get the flash out. Ult barely not able to drop, and he's still able to get out just too far ahead. Google MD is gonna try to get the ult down, but don't think that was the wisest choice, as the Galley ult would just come down. And yeah, unfortunately, even with all that, the chompers were placed not ideally. The Graves could just get out. This Frank's looking. Really not able to hit. The Baron is started up. Gragas is pretty low. This could be a chance for saving Private Gray here, as Gragas very low. Gray is getting very aggressive though. A little too aggressive, a little too early. Fortunately, it could have been a chance. Maybe. Graves might drop. It is going to be a fat shutdown over the light now. Now we'll see if they're able to fight it out. Zaps is coming out. Is going to get jumped on from Iris. Will get stunned up as well. And Zaps is going to drop also. A little bit unfortunate for Gray. That probably could have been a time, but Jinx, they're trying to go in one by one, and a slight punish, but yeah, the big shutdown. Still, Graves still has another 600 gold to be taken. I'm not sure about the Baron call, because if Gray came in together, it probably would have looked a lot worse for them. But yeah, we're able to get the kills, and they should get this top tower eventually. And once Graves is up, now they can look for Baron. 2 minutes on Dragon, but honestly at this point they don't even need the Dragon. Still a mid and bot tower for saving Private Gray to take, but as well as some shutdown, so still some gold to be had, but even with that shutdown, not like they're guard up the dragon, honestly. Nope, they're looking for Gray. Oh, let's dodge down that. They'll still be in trouble. Grax is Sprinting. Light is there to save him. Iris is on the back line though. Does have the Mega up. Light trying to do what they can to save him. Is actually able to save. Iris able to flash and get the mountain down. So long strike will drop. Zaps will drop though on the back line. Trying to pick up Izbiz and Ugragas, but this might be game. Just gotta get the mid lane and flash forward for the blitz. Light, only one left alive. No, actually, yeah, death timer is too short right now. A little too soon. Should be the Baron. Baron in hit. Power and Baron. Neither. What, the dragon? Honestly, I mean, if the game lasts till Soul, we could just got Baron and ended, but that's okay. Add the stats a little bit. 10k gold lead almost. Graves is now double Pantheon. Oh. This wants to get the hook down. No Graves. Graves is just soloing a dragon. Graves is almost full build. Good look. Bow did come down. Gray in the knocker spot. Those are coming down. Yona flashing to the side, going onto the Graves. Good, decent combo. Graves is not able to move. Oh my god, that was a great combo. They're able to get 3. Nara is able to get another good combo. Stun coming down onto the Ziggs though. Having to run from Iris. And unfortunately, even though it was a great combo, they're just too far behind. Man, that was just very well coordinated combo for them. All very well executed, but they're just unfortunately still a bit too far behind. Zap should be able to hold the line. They won't lose the game here. Iris is able to kind of save it there, get the back line. Jinx. Looking at the bot tower. Gray, not a great way. They would pick up a good bit of gold. Dropped it down to 9k gold lead. Looking for the Gnar, but Pantheon not long enough to hit. Now it should be they're gonna play level 18 for you, Gragas. But, almost, I don't know. Going IE. Cursor. They really need Rabadon for zaps there, but won't have the time for it. Aaron is gonna get started up. Light onto the bot tower. No Gnar. Although Light, their best engage at this point. Light's just gonna ran down by Iris. They were able to pick up the Baron. Hook down on Sir Long Strides. Trying to stop Plutonium there. That's just taking a lot of damage. Not much they can do. Gragas flashing forward in Light. It's gonna get solo killed by Iris. Not much they can do. Gaia flashes in their face and Ziggs just ults. Health bar just goes away. Should be game. They're looking for Gray. Not gonna hit the hook. Ooh, this being generous. Giving a kill over. Am I doing both series? No. Yeah. Let's game 2 over to the Piggies. Still, you know, both games pretty close in the early to mid game, most part. Kind of falls apart a little bit, but it's a really nice play. That mid-late game fight. into. They're just a little bit too far behind. Take a little break. So time.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do why do I, baby, why do I?
Alright. This time they started pretty quick. And so we're already in draft. Okay. Now we're looking. Alright. Yep. Okay. Looks like Gray first picking Cannon for light. Also going for the Volibear. Pretty strong jungler. Getting the Zaya, which is interesting for them. And I guess taking away the Zaya actually for Khan Zaya on the bot lane. It's going to be for Khan, Cassante, Misfortune. Okay. Cassante, pretty busted. Perez, know how to play it. Now with Plutonium not having Syndra or Galio, does become a little bit pinched on the champ pool. See where Gray wants to throw some bans. In the Braum out, most picked. Sixth ban, Viego. Annie. Okay. Got some insider information, but Annie I saw, not bannable. We are playing again. Have our teams play all 3 games, no matter what if they want. since this is a points league. Play this game and then we'll have a game at 9 EST. 3-game series that Iris will play in. Madman. Wait, he's hammering beers, so see if he makes it through. Yep, there you go. Kindred. Ugargus's most played junglers, but should look to see some permanent invades. Can get a little dicey to the Volibear, depending on where you're at. But also can be very annoying. The Zaps. Okay. The support pick will be uh the Nona again. Or Nautilus, okay. Same. Mid pick. What does Plutonium pick? What has Plutonium been cooking? I know they were cooking the Annie, but not gone, so. Yep, maybe. Oh, that. Okay. See. Be a little bit better than Talia, but Kindred, you want some pushing lanes. Help you out if you need it in the jungle. We'll see. Could make it hard for Cannon and Volibear. I don't know how that matchup goes mid. Uh, I'll give it to the Piggies. Get to a little piggy draft there. They're slightly better, and if Ugragas gets fed again, what can you do? Do about it.
I recommend skipping.
Ugragas gets fed. But definitely look to probably definitely look to just permanent invade. Hopefully bear. Maybe something early too. Good. To go get a early award, see where the Volibear starts. Take it level 2. While they lock in. One last short break.
Zeph on this Volibear 10, 1, and 10 reminded me of somebody I know, you know, not to point fingers. I just think every single member on the side of Thok played a really well game. And Isopod played well too. I just think they kept taking fights and just plays that they really didn't need to take.
Yeah, we do see Silent actually flashes in onto Papa Doge, gonna try and get the damage off here. Can they finish them off? Does get the stun. There eventually, it's gonna be traded over.
It's a disaster. Oh.
And that is gonna be the hit up there. Now force at the flash, followed through flash by both members of Icepod Island. Flash gonna pay off.
But it doesn't make you immune. It doesn't make you invulnerable.
Oh, just in solid proficiency here on the Fiora, just chunking out K-Pack, potentially going to pick up a solo kill of their own, not going to look to Amo is the first support here, Zero Cola quickly there to follow. There is the healing in the pit though, so if this fight goes long, Hook not going to connect there. Can Sejuani get a good ult if they are able to connect there on to Zeph, going to get a lot of damage off, but the E from Pan, they're going to buy so much time. Fiora is now here, 4v4, Ornn is pretty far behind, Clove going to get chunked out there by the Ahri, and now a massive Ornn is going to knock out multiple people. Borf cannot pick up a kill side, William having to flash, follow through flash by Papa Doge. Can they get out this Sejuani? No, they cannot. Beats a Warfare over to the side of Thok, and now the play is just looking all blue side. I want to be able to pick up a kill as well onto Zero
I don't know
Cola.
what he healed off of. Left the fight with like 200 HP. Back on what you're saying, Syndra has this Blackfire Gauntlet. Or torch,
R is going to connect there onto the Emilio. This is a super squishy support. They are going to get chunked out. Their kill goes over to the Sejuani, unfortunately, but that could be your second dragon.
You know, I think part of the reason why Isopod has not been finding success in his games is because every time a play happens, Cy William ends up with the kill on a tank. And it's just really hard.
Yeah, you for sure don't want to see all that going as Zero Cola gonna get stunned up. Their charm is going to connect there onto Zeph. They are trying to aggress, but they don't hit up the Q. They need to get off this dragon now, though. A little bit of a leash potentially for blue side. You don't have the numbers here. Teleport, though, coming through from Porf, and actually they are going to force this, but the dragon aggro is going down. You got to get back on this if you're looking to force this play. You've sent your top laner down. You have to make this 4v5 happen, but with low health bars, how do you make this happen? Porf now has to run away, and just like that, they're going to get forced off, and the dragon is ultimately still going to get picked up by the side of Thok.
And we're back. Back in the game, and we got a bit of an invade. Bit of invade and a bit of a stack. The invade has been spotted out, the stack has not. Ooh, it's gonna be scary for one team. I don't know. It might be scary for Gray. Ooh, yep. Now it's gonna be a double knockout. Google trying to flash out Sir Longstride. Exhausted. Two other flashes coming down. Plutonium flashing over. Iris will drop as well. Now, Gray stuck in between a bunch of members. He's able to fight it out a little bit. Picking up another kill. Good knockup though. That might be the difference. Barrier's coming out. Isbiz. One more shot. Flight. Able to pick it up. And that is every summoner but Zap's flash has just been used there. And the Piggies coming out with an ace. Pygar 2-0-3 already with 100 gold shut down. Okay. But Gray did pick up 2 kills as well, so see, both junglers starting on the same side of the map. Fight a little bit slower. Into the top lane. Isaac, thanks for the follow. I imagine this game is going to be a straight fist fight if this level 1 says anything about it. Getting level 2 first. Hook barely not hitting onto the Rakan. Kindred will be able to look bot first. On doing a good job clearing the ward out. Jungler was more good when on the bot side, going wards out. But the Gray's gonna be able to spot out. Take the ward now. Gonna get push for the scuttle. Fight for it. No, no summoners quite yet. Barrier is coming up fairly soon for Gray. We'll have that over. This will be a little bit later. Ignite is also up for Alice. Arrow's getting hooked out. A bit unlucky for the Kindred. Mark spawning on the top side. Should be able to get the hook still hitting even with the dash. A little bit of a oopsie from the Volley Bear. Kindred able to get the double scuttle kind of for free, it feels like. They're fighting in the bot lane. Support v support, ADC v ADC. Great. Getting a little bit of a better of a trade. Which actually, I didn't even look, but Gray was able to buy that little slingshot item. Ooh, hook's coming down. No flash. Barry's coming out. Ignite down. One more auto should do the trick. Gray, not able to get it. Is able to pick up the Rakan. The Rakan sacrificed their life to save MF there. Ira's doing a good job farming the top lane now. But they were perma pushed up there. Kendra's up there too now. Calling for a gank. Kennen could be in some trouble here. I have to burn flash. Not a lot of damage though. Close, yeah. Vygar and Aurora have no mana. Vygar sitting on, oof. That's a lost chapter and some. Chapter going in their boots. Zaps could be in trouble. Does have flash, yep. Flash out. Good play though. Bear not really able to do a whole lot, honestly. They're gonna look for their Rakan. Rakan could be pretty slippery though. TP coming out. Look at the stun on and the hook, but it was over the wall and not really sure about all that. They're gonna try to force the dragon. Vygar's TP mid too, and the Kindred's there. Yeah, fight. MF is on the backside. Good look on the MF. Just want to turn. MF's on the best spot, honestly. Looks like they're just gonna go onto the 3. Khan getting the double knockup again. Exhaust coming down. Google MD's already very low. Should drop pretty soon. Great. Kind of at a loss. Not really knowing where to hit. Zap trying to fight their way out. Light is here with flash and 6. Is able to get the kill. Big TP. Dyslexic. Trying to flash out. Light getting knocked up. Sir long stride. Now he's gonna get caught out. Light picking up the kill. Double kill. Gray does have barrier almost up. Doing a lot of damage, but still able to fight. Now ult just coming down for Plutonium. Able to pick up the double kill. Google MD flashing forward. Barely not able to pick it up. Zaps. Plutonium not walking in the best spot. No flash. Is going to go down to Zaps. And Google MD unfortunately not able to pick up anything either. The Rakan really fight. Looking to invade actually. Really was kind of fightable really, but I guess the Volley Bear is just kind of too far behind. Hitting level 5, but neither team to get the dragon, but the good TP from Light kind of turned the fight. It was looking pretty dire for Gray, but Kennen TP with the ulti, getting the double kill, able to turn it. I don't know, bit of a reset. Kindred is level 6 zone is imagine is only gonna get stronger and stronger. Does have 2 kills. Perhaps trying to get some damage back, but Roa already coming in for the Vygar. Able to dodge out. Vygar ult did come down. UMD just giving up on the boy in mid lane, I guess. I'm not really sure what that was about, honestly. On the boss side, and Sir Longstride is gonna get caught out as well. Yeah, Google MD just kind of gave up there. Really sure what happened there, but Piggy's able to pick up 2 kills and should be able to pick up this dragon as well. Honestly, the Volibear probably should just went for. He needs to get these grubs. Kind of stopped doing their cross map plays that they did so well in the first game. I should drop. Yeah. Aw. Good try. Good play from Myra's. A little bit unlucky on that last tower shot, but it'll be a trade. Not that much of a, not big of a deal. Kindred is bot lane. So Grazy should still get the grubbies, but Sir Longstride getting the hook down. I guess they have vision of it. Kindred, Gray trying to pick up the trade kill, but now Gray's gonna be in trouble. He's able to get the rack back the barrier, saving their life. It was pretty close. Sir Longstride was 6. Probably could have gotten a trade. Kindred's still looking though in the bot lane. Ooh. Gray's barely able to get the back off. They will be able to get the push in the bot lane. Just getting the mark. Little mark check. That too. Oh. Still needs 2 more. Or be 1 more. On mid lane. Danger's there as well. Aurora did get stunned up, did have to ult. Dang, no. W. I think that was Kindred W I was seeing. Apps, a lot of pressure. Kindred is fighting the Volibear. I don't know what this direct to camera's doing. MD jumping on the Gragas here. The Kindred ult did come down. We'll see how long it's able to save him. Stun's coming down. Gragas will drop. Goo MD will drop though. Plutonium ult coming down. Rakan's there, and that's probably going to be the difference as Ira is now walking forward. Apps is able to get the blast going over. I'm still on the hunt, but anybody's really following. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Not too bad, I think. Ooh. That was a crazy little dodge there. Oh, crap. You know what? For being 4v3, it wasn't too bad for Gray. Or Zaps might be in trouble here now though. It was turned bad. So the Rakan did stay and is able to pick up the kill. Gray was able to pick up the whole bot tower though, and that was all. That's all 5 plates for Gray. Gray seemed pretty good. MF is just maybe gonna drop. Nope. Oh, the ult is trying to dodge on to the tower damage there. MF having to burn both stumps to get out. Maybe, I'm not sure if Ignite was up for the Nautilus, but it could have been enough. Would have been close. Not sure if saving Private Gray wasn't good for this play, yeah. Kinda burned everything down there. No ults. Cannon's suffering a bit. Still pushing the bot lane. Not sure how much more they can do though. No mana on Gray. Light came and barely walk up to tier 2. Exhaust coming down on the Nautilus. Flash forward for Plutonium. Bringing the flash on the Gray. Their long stride will drop. A bit of an overextension. Light now TPing down bot. There yet? Yeah. Danger's stacking up now. Pick up the Mark too. Stunned up from Aurora, getting knocked up. Dodging a little bit. It's just gonna drop. This Vigar's pretty fed. Full game. Get another tower plate, not much the Volibear Nautilus can do. Volibear is kind of too far behind. It's going to AP build 2. Yucky. Yucky. It's a big yucky. Still, you already got 2 AP on your team. Unfortunate. Won't be that useful, but could be in trouble. Vigar is pretty fed. Although Light is there first. Going on to Plutonium. Great also. Plutonium barely getting saved. Good knockup though, getting 3 of them. Kindred ult dropping now. And they barely are able to live. Sir Longstride barely not able to pick it up. And now it's going to be a tragedy as Iris was on the back line. Pushing them out. MF ult was coming on the back as well. Kindred ult saving Plutonium. It was looking good, but Gray just not able to get the rake on all them feathers. That's this is 8. That was a 5 for 0. And this yep, looking good for Gray. Dragon and mid tower for the Piggies. It's gonna be might fly over the mark, but I imagine it'll be another mark for Gray. Sir Longstride getting looked down. Just pushing out. They're looking for it. It's gonna be a smite fight. See who gets it. Oh, UMD was able to get it. I think you guys didn't have smite barely. Having a flash out now. Maybe a bit of an overextension going for the mark there. Iris might be the only casualty of the giving over a shutdown. Zaps though still on the hunt. Ugrag is dodging out. Won't matter though. UMD gonna get the shutdown. Good bit of gold. Try to be a little bit, maybe a little bit too aggressive there. They were able to get there pretty quick now. Isbiz gonna try to get out, but it won't matter with the cannon ult coming down. That's gonna be another shutdown. That's a good bit of gold. Is trading the kill, but they will get the mid tower. Probably not the top tower, I imagine, but getting a good bit of gold back now. 2k gold difference. Gray and Plutonium pretty even in gold. Kindred is also pretty far ahead. The Rift Herald is on the board. Ugragas is there. It's gonna be a smite fight again. Neither jungler smiting. I guess neither had it. GoogleMD is able to pick it up though, barely. Will cost the life of the Volibear. Ult, unfortunately, was enough. Able to get it though. The Rift Herald for a kill. Khan just stopping back, killing tempo. Rex continuing on, just living in the UMD's jungle. Mid tower now. Good drop. Nope. We're able to clear out the minion wave. Still have a couple minutes. Couple minutes for Dragon. As well as Otacon. A little bit of a break. Still, 3k gold lead now. Gonna be a bit rough for Gray. The Kindred just kind of stops their hard engage. Oh. Really sure. Con. Vigars. Draga's taking the red buff also. 8 stacks. 17. AP 449. Could be better. Draga's looking to get caught out though. TP came in, ulti coming in from the Kennen, ult for you, Gragas. Almost able to pick up the trade kill. Platoon just has to get out, but you know, having to burn 3 ults for the Kindred while you lose your top. I think you, Gragas, will take that. Yeah, that should be a top com. I'm continuing to push in the bot lane. Now it's 4K gold lead. Piggy haters here. This is I mean, these are pretty decently secured for playoffs for the most part, as well as our saving Private Gray, but 3-0ing that can they can start contesting the second seed now. Maybe even the first seed, depending on how Twilight Zone does tonight. Iris make a big swing here. 3-0 for the Piggies, and then 3-0 Twilight Zone. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, you Gragas getting caught out again. No ulti. That's gonna be a kill over the Gray. Google MD trying to take a little bit, but decent pick out. Zaps though. Tiger out coming down, almost taking his head off. We'll be able to get a little bit of health back. So should be still a dragon light on the back line. I'm not sure if they were spotted out. Does have the ulti, just pop out. It was spotted then. Yep, now it's gonna be spotted, so light could be in trouble. Should be a dragon though. Gragas is only spawning now, so stalling out the game. I don't know if they want to stall out though. Tiger and Kindred just scale. Now they gotta be careful of the Otacon though. Zaps does have TP. Khan's gonna get hooked up, rooted up. Ult coming down, shut down. UMD ulting in, not really sure about that. MF ult, great, coming down. Great, trying to DPS what they can, getting a good root down. Iris flashing forward, ulting. Sir Longstride keeping the rest of them off. Iris getting saved by you, Gragas. It's about as perfect of a Kindred ult as you can ask for there. Saving the homie in the top lane. Iris maybe going a little bit too far forward, and that was Vigard not even there. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to. I lost track of Kennen there, but Kennen never ulted, so that'll do it. It was a close fight, but I guess probably got shot up by the MF ult. And yeah, this is why that's why you just don't do this Volibear build. Just gets one shot, not really fighting long enough to do the damage, and the Piggy's able to pick up the Otacon. Not sure if this Rift Herald will be able to charge once they take it in, and that's a 6K gold lead. Khan should go jump over the wall. Ooh, oh, flash over the wall actually. Vigard, who's level 15. Millennium's turn to try to carry this game. Oh, but actually, not even really carrying. Wasn't even needed in that last fight. Not able to get the charge, so should probably just be some gold given over to the Kindred. Gray's team is gonna be in trouble here. They're getting caught, not a good way. Isbiz was on the wrong side though. Actually, never mind. Wow, Isbiz was just I mean, it's a 2v2 for now. A lot of damage coming down from the Vigard, but Isbiz was on the wrong side of that one. Wasn't really able to get much off. Gray was behind him. That's gonna be in trouble now, though. Iris taking a lot of tower shots. Maybe a little bit drunk at the wheel. Gray fighting back on the Gragas. Oof, good rake back, but no. Iris was able to pick up the kill down bot as well. Not sure what happened down there, but Dante taking 5 tower shots doesn't matter. Biggie. This is pretty much gonna put the nail in the coffin here, I imagine. Already. Bully is just getting bigger and bigger. Okay. Ours is just gonna leave as soon as Nihilus pops up on the screen. Dragus is there though. Fine. Dragon in a minute 30, Baron in a minute. It's a bit sad that Jim wasn't able to play today. Would have been a fun matchup, Jim versus Gragas. Both very aggressive junglers. Maybe hopefully for playoffs. Because I think pretty much assuredly now both teams are locked in for playoffs. Light, able to pick out Isbiz there. Just walk through mid lane. Isbiz will be spawning when Baron spawns. We'll see. Definitely be up for be able to make it to the drag fight. Might lose some pressure though. Light, they are 4 at the moment. It's just gonna be a bit of a bush sitting. Way to spot out Zaps. Hook not gonna hit onto Khan there. A bit of an oopsie. And that's pretty much gonna be that MF pick. Pressure gone. Zaps getting 2-shot, one more auto. Yep, that's gonna be a Kindred pretty much solo kill. Gray is gonna get caught out trying to flash forward onto Plutonium, but it's very tanky. Oh, it is gonna get hit by the W, so won't be able to pick up Plutonium. MF ult getting a lot down. Google MD looking for him. Isn't gonna be able to pick him up either. Oh, well, maybe barely. Yep, one more auto is able to pick up, but they're able to get the Vygar shut down, but at the cost of an ace. And this is probably going to be a Dragon and Baron for the side of the Piggies. A bit unfortunate for Gray. Just walking forward in that W, trying to get the couple extra autos, but this Vygar is just way too tanky for him. This Kindra's at 11 stacks, so pretty fed. Vygar is at a number that we can't see while they're dead. Should be a Baron. Let's see if they do a 4-1, 1-3-1. Look quickly want to end it. Ugrag is just continuing the pressure into the jungle, and won't be punished for it. Not much Google MD can do about it. Trying to get tanky now, but probably won't matter. Vygar, 21 stacks, 900. Oh. Hey, what happened there? You're just getting a double kill, casually. Whoops. I was getting a 1k gold shutdown, Plutonium flashing over. All just taking out almost half that Nihilus' health bar. And that might be game. Here. Like Joey will get mad if we don't watch that what happened up here. Take a peek. Sitting in the bush, okay. Level 17. God. Just killing light before Kenny can do anything. Ray just trying to walk forward. Oh. Yeah. It's a fed level 17 Kindred there. I don't think we know what happens there. Maybe they'll end the game though. Could get to end him. Almost 10k. Be pretty close. Get the mid in him. Google MD just trying to cut off the wave. No, they could get pinched here. There's no Kindred. Unfortunately, they just don't pull the trigger. No cannon ult. Gonna rotate down. Iris pick up the bot lane. is pretty much going to be just a matter of time. One inhib up. Be a reset into that bot lane there. Then with hey, Greg is just not scared of anybody at this point. Already saw do the 1v3. Greg said I'll do it again. Oh, looking to bush camp somebody. All they can do at this point. Unfortunately, they might be the ones getting caught. It's for Khan's pushing the top lane by themselves. Google MD. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Getting the cannon all down. They're trying to do the damage, but Gray's just wailing on the Cassante, and it just doesn't matter. They're all just too far ahead at this point. Not enough damage, and yeah, it's gonna be a game 3-0. Go for the side of the Piggies there.
A summoner has disconnected.
Pretty dominating 3-0, and William, I'm gonna give her one more death. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty big for the playoffs there. Could potentially fight for #1 now. All depending on Irez. So.
Again,
The
these
throw
towers
here,
have been, yeah, I definitely think
Chris feeling
now
himself
would
now.
be the time to fight. Nefiri
See.
gonna dash in onto Clove, taking them down to about half HP already. Cy William uses the R now as well, going to lock down multiple members, going to have to run this one out. Clove super low. Cy William is going to drop here, has to use the flash out onto the Nefiri, and this could be the last team fight of the game. Papa Doge actually gets super chunked out there, and that is the Master Center. Redemption is out of nowhere, and in this fight still, despite the Nefiri going down immediately, it is going all the way of the side of Thok. All that is left is your Shen, and make it a full-blown ace. Give it over potentially to your volley, ready to give them a triple. K-Pack ready up a kill on Maokai, triple kill for Zeph, and that is going to be game #2 over to the side of the highest of Crocs.
Yeah, again, I think Thok just playing a masterclass game. Zeph on this volley 10, 1 in 10 reminded me of somebody I know, not to point fingers.
See.
I just think every single member on the side of Thok played a really well game. And Isopod played well too. I just think they kept taking fights and just plays that they really didn't need to take.
Yeah, we do see Silent actually flashes in onto Papa Doge, gonna try and get the damage off here. Can they finish them off? Does get the stun there. Eventually, it's gonna be traded over.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh.
And that is gonna be the hit
Did you
there. Now,
appreciate
the
the
flash,
games? Did they keep you
by
entertained?
both members of Ice Fight Island Flash.
We what about the level
Doesn't
1
make
game
me
3? Was that
doesn't
fun
make me
for you to
wrong.
watch?
Yeah, that was
Just
that
solid
was something.
proficiency here on the Fiora.
I'm sure
K-Pack
felt good for you
potentially
coming
gonna pick
out
up a solo kill of their own. Not gonna look. Ammo is the first support here. Zero
Yeah,
Claw
going into
quickly
that
there to
game,
follow.
Perry said,
That
"I've
is
never
the
seen you
healing
play
in the pit,
Vigar
though,
in your
so
life.
if
Are you
this
sure
fight
about
goes
this?"
long, look, not gonna connect there. Can Sejuani get a good ult if they are able to connect
well,
there? On to Zeph. Going to
The,
get a lot of
the
damage off
people
the
in
feed
chat
from
are
Panda, gonna buy
requesting
so
that
much
you
time.
mute
Fiora is now here.
the
4v4.
other
is
game
pretty
that
far
is
behind.
being
Clove's gonna get
streamed
chunked out
during
there
the
by the Ari, and now.
Yeah, so what was the plan coming in the game? Obviously they had a sub in the jungle, so that changed much?
Yeah, we know we whenever we scrimmed them a week or two ago, we played against that same jungler, and he was really good on his Amumu. He's really good on Sejuani, like the tank jungler. So we thought if we took it away, we would have an easier time in the game. Obviously, Gray and Longstride, I think is his name, are amazing bot lane players. They have so much carry potential, so we knew we wanted scaling safe bot laners. It's that's where you get like the Ziggs from. That's where you get the whatever we played the first game from. It's where you get the MF from. And the game plan was just sort of we win draft to win the skirmishes. So like around mid, around Joe, try to get Joe some kills, try to set up lanes where he can get kills, and sort of go from there in the game.
That was Good play. I mean, Gray was yeah, Gray's pretty good. It was pretty close sometimes, but
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I honestly, with their full roster, I think their team might be the best team in the league right now. I haven't watched much Twilight Zone because their games just haven't been on stream. But from what I've seen from SPG Gray, their team is like really good with their full roster. So
yeah.
obviously, it was a boon for us to be able to play without it, or with them sort of down a man. But they still played really well, even down a man.
You can kind of see like even though UMD might not be as high ranked as Jim, but you know, they still have the synergy that game two, that kind of crazy wombo made it pretty close. And what was the last fight, I think?
Which who was he playing game two? Dude, it's been
It
a
was
long day.
the Jinx and the
The
like in
Jinx and the
that.
Pantheon and the set, dude. Everybody comboed us into a wall.
Yeah,
I had Merc treads and I was CC'd for 5 seconds. Joe
yeah,
CC'd for 6.
they pretty much played it about as perfectly as they can, and still just didn't matter with the Gnar
Yeah, the
jumping
true
over.
goated sub, Irez coming in with the Gnar ult
Yeah,
off the ropes and just sending 4 people into the wall, just winning us the team fight single handedly.
had to shit talk it so I could lock in. It
He
worked.
said he's gonna go run down his next series, so he'll have some shit talking to
Nah,
do.
you should have told him stay locked in. He can he 3-0's Dream there. You guys are tied for first.
Honestly, I think they should send Greg mid, and he can just like gap dream in the mid lane. Honestly,
No. He's tried that before. It did not work. That was not the play. I'll tell you that
dude, the
much.
Annie game wasn't his fault. The Annie game was
Oh
his fault.
yeah. 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 The Annie, Syndra, Renekton, they were all that wasn't it. He doesn't have an answer to Dream. The mid lane
But
play
yeah,
with the mid laners.
I think everybody in our team and also on Gray's team, but I think everybody played well today in that series. Um, Terry was having an exceptional performance. Biz is always a demon on his zigs, and the Ezreal was hitting some crazy skill shots on the Ezreal. A little quieter in the MF game, but we sort of sacked his lane to pump up the 7-1 into 10-1 Vigar. So have to take the back seat sometimes.
Yep. Yep. It was a good game.
And then Joe sucked. Actually, Joe was really bad. But we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll have a team meeting about him. So
Yeah, maybe he needs to just play some tanks or something.
yeah, back on Sejuani Judy with Joe. Next week you'll see him on Sejuani.
Yep. Well, that's pretty big. You guys got who's next week? The well, now you're going against Iris next week.
Yeah, it's my understanding that 11 wins did clinch playoffs, though. Is that correct? Does your algorithm say
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I think yeah.
So,
You guys are good.
so it's nice to have that sort of after when I was gone, it was a rough 2 weeks, and we weren't sure whether we even still had playoff hope alive. And then we came back, and we have. I personally am 10-2 on this season, so
That's true.
whatever the team's record is not necessarily my fault.
Yeah. How it goes. Just
Uh,
gotta keep it. You guys have definitely looked a lot better. You back more direction as crazy.
I'm being asked by Rangar's My Kitty Rao to say the egg don't fall far from the tree.
Mm.
I don't know how he wants me to use that in a sentence, but I've said the word, so now he is placated.
Egg doesn't fall far from the tree, like a bird to a flame.
Like a bird to a flame. I wanted to say that in all chat so you could see it on stream, but I didn't want to be appearing to be BMing Gray's team because they're very nice people and I didn't want to BM them.
You should definitely that third game level 1 was the time. That was the perfect time.
Third game level 1, I just said woo in chat, so
that was good series. You have anything else?
No, just GG's to SPG Gray. I look forward to, well, I don't look forward to seeing them in the playoffs because they're a very good team and I don't want to lose. So hey Gray, if you guys could just lose to another team before we ever have to play you, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, well, this series, just tell your jungler to lock in, then that should be good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's gonna be it for us, folk. We are out.